Hi everyone, Marion, that's Marion Craft. Not sure if you'll recognise these, but they were in that parcel you sent me. And what I've done, I covered them in paper that I liked. I wasn't keen on the paper that was already on them, and I thought they'd be great for doing, mixing in my crafts. So I chose some of the paper I liked, and I just glued them on. So all I did, put some glue on the paper, turn the buttons upside down, put them on, and then use a crocodile to punch the holes back in. And I've inked them around the edges using the walnut stain. And so now I've ended up with that. But what I've done with the packaging is this. I've cut it with like a lip on it, because you can use the packaging, recycle it, and you can put, I could put some buttons in there, and then when I put that on my project, I'm only saying I could do this, and I could have some shaker buttons, do you know what I mean, or put some beads in or whatever and fix that to a project, and then put something around the edge to hide the edge. So don't waste that off the packaging. These are great, and what I'm going to do now with them is, I want them with that particular paper on, but I want to do something with them. So I'm just going to get my vintage stamps out. And I'm just going to get some Stays on ink, which is the black. Should have had ready, but I didn't. And I'm going to just stamp some. I've got a little bird here that I love, this little bird, or both birds actually. So what I'm going to do is just put some ink on, take one of these, see where I want to stamp it, and I'm just going to pop that on there. And I've got a little bird, but I can put other things on as well. I just want to do another one like that, see? And it's just like rather like the tiles that Linda Live Art Now does. Just do different things. I'm just going to sit and do a couple of these. I've got like a hat. I may have to cut them because they're not all cut out. This is from a sheet, and this is the Crafty Individuals. It's got the corsets on and that, but this is a lady's hat, which I'm going to do. And I've not put it onto any foam backing or anything just yet, although I do have some, and I will do that eventually, but right now I'm not. Right. And then just take that with a button, and I'm just gonna press it on. So I hope you can see that. And look, I've got a little vintage hat on my button. So it's just lots of little things you can do like that, and then I can colour them a bit more. So what I mean by that is that doing this. Let me just get some ink. I'm going to get the mustard seed, and I'm also going to get the broken china, and maybe, let me see, yeah, I think the dried marigold as well. And I just need to get a little sponge, just a little sponge that I can cut up just into little pieces, because I don't need much. I'm only doing a small project. Just pop that back on there a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'll do this one. So take a little bit of the dried marigold, and I just need to dab that on there and brush some of that in here and there like that. Take some of the blue, different sponge, like that. That's that one. That's that one. Another bit of the sponge, and we'll do the yellow one, which is the mustard seed. And you know, you can put a bit of colour in it. So that's that one. And then what you do with that, you take your glossy accents, and for this one I'm actually going to use the new one, only because it'll work. Hopefully it'll work anyway. And just make sure you don't put too much on. And how we did the tiles, I've now got a nice shiny button to go on something. So I'm just going to check that I have all of that done, more or less. Bring that out to the edge. And there you go. Hope you can see that. A nice button. And that can go on any project then. So I'm just going to continue doing some of these. Oops. And carry on. So I'm just going to take these lids off. Using the little sponges as well. You can use any colours. Like that. Have a bit of blue with that one, I think. And then I can put a little bit of orange around the edge. And again, not that I'm going to do all of them exactly the same, but at least I've got a couple here for a project. Once they're dry, they just go in a drawer with embellishments already made. So that's that. And that's all you do, just to continue stamping and doing whatever you like with them. I do like some of these, which we'll use the stairs on, I think, for this one. And I think I've got a clock somewhere. Like that. And I just pop that on. And there you go. I've got a button clock. And give that a second to dry. Add a bit of colour to it. Like that. I'm only using the colours I've got out. Like that. That's fine. And you can do this with anything, to be honest. And if you've got a favourite paper and you want to make your own chipboard embellishment instead of buying them, glue the paper onto the chipboard and cut it out. You don't have to use chipboard, you can use card, thick card, so it's easier to cut and it still does the same job. You can put a little plinth underneath, you know, some double-sided tape or something underneath to get the height so it lifts off the board or off your project. Okay, and that's fine, that'll do exactly what I want it to do. Just let, oops, I've just done that one. We'll just let them settle, and it won't take them long to dry. Like that. And there you go, that's how you do it. So, hope that helps. Don't waste them, make your own. I mean, we do pay a fair bit for the chipboard cutouts to match the papers, but if you've got a bit of this paper left after your project or during your project, make your own. You've got cutters, you can use this craft card, cut your shapes out, cover it with the paper, trim them round, and there you go. Just put a little bit of like a double-sided tape on the back, which will lift it off the project for you, and you've got your own embellishments to match. You don't need to go and buy both. That's what I'm saying, because, you know, we have to save where we can. So I hope that helps people, and you can do it with anything. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye for now.